Making video content today is as easy as pulling out your smartphone, pointing it at something, and recording. But just because smartphones have made it very accessible and simple to shoot high-resolution 4K video doesn't mean that you're shooting high-quality video content. So in this video, we're going to share with you 4 simple tips for how to shoot better videos of yourself with your phone and to help you stand out from the others. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Martin and I'm a full-time videographer and photographer, and this channel is dedicated to anyone who wants to make better content. So whether you're an iPhone user or a professional content creator, we want to equip you guys to stand out from the rest. Tip number 1 is to use the rear camera whenever possible. It is much easier to use the front-facing camera on your phone because you're able to monitor yourself, but the rear camera is always going to have the higher quality. And there are a couple workarounds for not being able to monitor yourself. If you're shooting vlog style, meaning that you're holding the camera and filming yourself, you're gonna have to take sample shots and practice until you know how far you have to extend your arm and where to position the camera. And if you plan to record stationary videos in a specific setting, what you can do is place your phone on a tripod, sit in front of the camera, and take some sample videos until you know exactly where you need to place the camera and where you need to sit. The other major benefit of using the rear camera is that it's easier to look straight into the lens instead of looking at yourself. This helps keep viewers engaged. Tip number 2 is to shoot in 4K at 24 frames per second. When you open your camera and switch to video, you'll see in the top right corner the video format you're shooting in. Simply tap the number on the left until it says 4K. Then tap the right number until it says 24. So what does that even mean, and why do you want to shoot in this format? The first reason is that 24 frames a second is the standard frame rate that movies are shot in. Okay, now don't get me wrong, this is not going to turn your iPhone videos into professional cinema, but it will make your video stand out from most other phone users. The other reason is that mostly everyone else shooting with an iPhone is either shooting in 30 frames a second or 60. So using 24 frames a second will instantly make you stand out from most other iPhone users. I'm not going to explain frame rates in this video, but for now, just take my word for it. Tip number 3 is to use natural light correctly. In a previous video, we broke down how to effectively use window light to get a great image. There's a link in the show notes below, so make sure to check out that video after watching this one. But in general, just try to follow these 3 guidelines. 1. Don't shoot with direct sunlight on you. 2. Don't shoot with the sun behind you. And 3. Remember that the shade is your friend. Tip number 4 is to use an external microphone. You gotta remember that audio is 50% of the viewing experience. Bad audio equals bad video. So to get you started, the simplest and easiest way is to buy yourself a cheap lavalier mic that's plug and play for phones. Your phone's built-in microphone actually isn't that bad if you're less than a foot away from it. But using a lavalier mic allows you to be at a further distance and still get good audio. We have a couple links to lav mics in the show notes below. One for iPhone users and one for Android users, and they're both under $30. An important thing to always keep in mind is that it won't matter if you're using the built-in iPhone microphone or an external microphone if the setting that you're in is really loud. A quiet space and or a room that's well treated for sound will make any microphone sound 100 times better. We promise to make more in-depth videos on audio gear and how to get better sound quality soon. If you follow these tips, they aren't going to magically make your videos professional quality. But what they will do is to help you stand out from most other phone users and to grab other people's attention and keep that attention. And that in fact is one of the main goals, to get others to stay and watch. If you guys found this video helpful in any way, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like, a comment, and a sub to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.